Hey, how's everybody doing? Good to see you. Oop, I need to, need to make a change here. I hope everybody's doing good. Just now realized that my microphone was not on. So there we go. So yeah, we are on shifting today. Doing a little herbing, a little hunting, seeing what trouble she gets into. Ooh, Tatanka. She is definitely gonna try and get a Tatanka. No, don't go over the hill. Now she, dang it, she lost them. She broke line of sight and they went poofles. That happened. Okay, she's going to go ahead and turn on her special sight because she is definitely after some raspberries. Now, of course, the new Dakota does have a huge spring update coming out on the 20th. Instant housing, which is going to be really cool for a lot of people. Now, of course, for shifting, that doesn't mean a lot because she'd rather live outside anyway. Oh, that was a good one shot. But that instant housing, you'll be able to buy or rent places to live with no limit to how many items you can add. So that's going to be really, really good. That's coming out on the 20th, along with a lot of other changes too. The big spring update. And if you're in the DRB, I hope you get to be there for on release day, but I'm probably going to wait till like a day or two after, give time for the crowds to die down. Kind of like when the camping system came out. But right now we're just shifting, doing the same thing she does every time she first wakes up. She's gonna make a run through the wetlands here and see what she can pick up. Because that is how she kind of survives and makes her living, is by being able to find everything she needs by herself. So we got some raspberries already. And then after that, we're probably going to ride out towards the Miqua tribe. See if we can't, see if any of them's awake. Maybe visit with them for a little bit. And then, of course, see what we can get into after that. Because, of course, everybody knows with her story, um, she can't go anywhere that no one else has ever showed her. Uh, she's not technically adventurous. Um, if she's riding to a place she's been to before, she may cut through the woods just a little bit, looking around. But she wouldn't. She would, like right now, she would not take off towards strawberry or culture because no one's ever showed or explained that to her. She also doesn't use firearms because no one's ever showed her or taught her how to use them, so she doesn't own one. Her entire life and story is based around the interaction she has with other people and what they teach her. But she does know she does know a cuss word now, thanks to Dr. Robotnik teaching it to her by accident, which was hilarious. And she knows how to lie thanks to a nice couple that she met that lives up near Cattail Pond. Now, the couple are not together. They're not a couple. There's just a couple of people. But with her English being broken, she leaves out words. So when she talks about them, she talks about the couple. So people think every time she talks about it, people think, oh, she's talking about two people who are together. No, they're not. Which is hilarious. like I said, she is just waking up, so she's making her rounds, picking her herbs, doing a little hunting in between because she has to survive. She is completely self-sufficient survival person. And then she's gonna make her way towards the Mequat tribe and see if any of them's awake. Like I said, to hang out, talk, chat with them, get to know them a little better. Get run over by her horse. Then we're gonna run in circles. Okay. Oh, there's one. There's another one right over there. Just a second here. Now, of course, if anyone missed it, last night I did stream on Twitch for the first time ever. My other character, Creeper, every night, right after storm, she would read a short story in Blackwater at the dock. And a bunch of people wanted to actually hear it, and they missed it because it was right after storm, and it's hard to get in sometimes right after storm. So her story reading is now going to be 30 minutes before storm at the Blackwater docks on nights that she's awake. It won't be every night because I don't wake her up every single night. All right. Let's see here. Where was that other one? Right over here. Of course, that's our horse, Runs with Wind. That's her best friend in the world. Because Shifting, of course, does not believe in owning an animal. You're either friends with it or you're not. And if you're not friends anymore, then you allow them to leave. So that's her view on animals. An animal can't be possessed. That's the way she feels it. Dun, 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 dun. And of course, if you like the content or if you like mystery videos, my main character Ainurauco is the mystery hunter in the group. She's one that does that I use for all the mystery videos that I've ever done, where I cover all the different mysteries, strange happenings, things like that in Red Dead Redemption. Make sure you check those out if you like those. And we definitely want to get as much oregano and mint and meat as we can. Speaking of which, we'll go ahead and call out Peck, who is her cheetah, her hawk. If you've kept up with any of her story, you know that she uses very, she's trying not to use Lakota, although she does speak Lakota. She's trying to get better at the white man's words, as she calls it, so that she can at least carry on a conversation. But when she gets excited or talks about certain things, of course, that is her cheetah, her hawk. There we go. And we can have it hunt while we're, whoops, that is not what I wanted to do. There we go. You can go play while I hunt for herds and stuff. She can send her hawk off to hunt small game while she's hunting big game and herbs. Oh, there's some right over there. And everybody has their own hunting styles, and like for me, my hunting style for each character depends on their personality. Shifting here prefers walking on foot with no horse around, because it's quieter. Whereas like like Ainurauco rides around on her horse with a carcano. Creeper, she just tends to be weird about it. Oh, you better not run off. Dadgummit. You brought me a skunk. Really? Oh, that smells so bad. But it's free food. That is really pretty. Really, really pretty. There's one there and there's one over there. And maybe one day my hands will actually be steady for a day and I can actually go bird hunting with a bow. I used to do that in online mode a lot. Yeah, because Ani was the character I played in RDO, and she used a bow for everything she could except for recall to arms. That's one of the things she was known for, is always, always, always using a bow. So that was always fun, of course. Okay, let's see here. Oh, just run there. Hit that very bush. Now there is a. That's probably way far off. Oh, bringing something back. What'd you bring me? What? No, a muskrat? Really? Well, I mean, at least you're bringing something. I'm not gonna complain. But I hope everyone's having a good day today. Not too bad for a, what is today? Friday. Alright, give me just a second here. Gotta take care of something spiritually, as we say in the county. I gotta take care of something outside the game. There we go. Hey, Amy, how are you doing today? Good to see you. Oh, that's a good right in the heart. We'll take that. That was a good one. Yep, we are just on Shifting Spirit today. adding another page into her story, see what happens. Right, you go hunt. She's actually got, she's doing a little herbing, a little hunting, and a little hawking, hawk hunting, to get started here. Oh, there it is. What'd you bring? A snake? Really? I'm not gonna be able to pick it up because it's in the ground, but I appreciate it. Freaking snake. Oh, I looked away. Where was the herb? Oh, I already picked it. Okay. And then do this, help me get my fingers loosened up, get in the right mentality. And then we're going to go visit the Mi'kmaq tribe, the Indian tribe that we have been introduced to and that she got to meet. Probably also go and, get the cannabis and the ginseng if it's there. Yeah, I think we did a full sweep of this area. Ooh, there's my hawk coming in. What did it bring? A frog. Ugh. Fine, I'll take. Thank you for the frog. Guess we make frog legs or something out of that. I don't know. Go get something. Bring me back a deer. Can a hawk bring back a deer? I mean, that would be funny if it could. Uh-oh. Yeah, that would definitely be funny to see a hawk fly in with a deer in its talons. That would definitely... Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Got it. And see, like I said, she likes to hunt walking most of the time because it's more stealthy. You don't scare the animals, and you can walk right beside them. They might not even move. Whereas if you're on a horse, you're thundering around. Oh, would you bring me? And you're thundering around, so then it might make a lot of noise, scare the animals off before you even get there. Of course, if you're using a rifle, especially a Carcano with a scope, you ain't got to worry about that much. You can shoot them before they ever know you're anywhere around. With a bow, though, you got to be a little bit more accurate, so it's nicer to get a little bit closer. I think we already cleaned this area right here out. Yeah, because that was a raspberry bush. Right, so we're going to ease up here across the road and gather those raspberries. And there's runs with hand. I don't know. To me, the size of her horse fits her size. Horse is not like a big shire or a quadruper. Even though she wants a turkeymine, turkeymines are definitely long-legged, so she'd need a ladder to get up on it. And they are flat, hauling butt. Oh, the train, Iron Horse. And if y'all were watching the one stream I did of hers at night, she got to ride the Iron Horse. Met Dr. Robotnik, met Granny Tick, met a lot of wonderful people that watched over her, made sure she was okay while she rode the Iron Horse because she was scared. Then, of course, Dr. Robotnik left her sitting in St. Denis for 45 minutes waiting on him. And she waited patiently, because she's just that way. She doesn't feel some kind of way about anything like that. For 45 minutes. I, on the other hand, waited 45 minutes. But it was all good. It helped progress her story a lot. Then he experimented on her by giving her magic Gorma water. Come on, bleed out, bleed out, bleed out. Oh, dang it. I did not get a bleed shot on that one. Got it. Yeah, usually if you can, especially in DRB, if you can hit animals in the shoulder, you'll get a bleed shot on them. Or would you bring me back? Anything? Or did I outrun you? No, I'd probably outrun you back there. That's okay. The deer is more important. But yeah, if you can get a bleed shot on them, then you don't have to worry about trying to chase them down because they're going to fall over. And that's what she tries to do. One arrow, get them to bleed out, walk up to them, kill them, and go on. But evidently there is a small animal somewhere back this way. Oh well. Go back up here and get our raspberries, because that's what we're out here for. Think of it, my hand. Got one. Turkey lurkey, you're my friend. That's what I thought you were supposed to do. That's why I didn't move. Oh yeah, rabbit, now I like that. Alright, go hunt. Alright, let's see. There it is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's another one right up in that little valley right there. I think they're on the other side of this. No, up this way. Be right down in here. I don't know, she's gotten a pretty good bit of berries today. But definitely very lucrative. Where's my bird? There it is. Hey Timo, good to see ya, good to see ya. Sorry, that's just pretty. And that looked like another muskrat. Yep, that's a muskrat. Ugh. If you're not watching those little things around, they will run up and bite you. Now, also, yeah, for like, you've also got to remember that I only play her when I do a couple of hours. So she's already made a little bit of a name for herself, and got a place of her, a really nice place of her own for her. Got money in her pocket, more money than she really needs. Just a couple hours a day, and not even every day. So it's really easy to make ends meet in the DRB, and extremely easy to make money and have nice money. I'm not saying you'll be 100% rich, because that that does take time, takes work. Um, but it's nothing to have a few $1,000s in your pocket anytime you turn around. And there's her cheetah. What did you bring? A blue jay. Okay. All right. And now, if all you do is ride around and hunt, and that's all you do is just ride around and hunt, and you're taking those hides and turn them into cured hides, you can also make them into trader goods and sell them to a delivery driver. But if you're just hunting, taking the hides, curing them, and selling them to crits, I mean, you'd make money hand over fist. The problem that most people have, that I have found in any game, not just Red Dead, but any game, is spending faster than you can make it. You gotta have patience. I don't remember if there's a raspberry bush out this way, but we will look. Yep, there it is. Okay. That's actually a really nice camp. And we are gonna go take a look at it. Where's it out there, so? Han? Hello? Han? Okay, I don't think anybody's home right now. And I did not see where it dropped whatever it had. Because sometimes if you're not paying, if you're moving, it'll drop it and then it'll disappear. But yeah, so they probably have their camp center right about here. They've got everything set up on the outskirts of the camp with the fencing and everything, so that they still have plenty of room on the inside of their camp here. That's a pretty good little idea. Campfire with a couple of logs, a little sitting area protected from the rain. Got right here, of course, is a bedroom, sleeping area with a net. Nice. Gotta have an outhouse, especially out here where there is nothing around to hide you. So you have a little area to do business. Another little bounty hunter's tent, and then a little sitting area. So this is a really nice little camp. Plenty of room to expand if more people wanted to add their camps or be added. They've got the truck wagon and the tenon rack, and of course flagpole with private property. That's a snake. I'm gonna get out of their camp before the bird drops it. Oh, you dropped it all the way back there? Really? So yeah, it's not a bad little camp. Now, we are thirsty. So we're gonna go right over here to the creek. Not drink up my expensive berry juice. Ooh, what's this? Oh, already got that one, so we're good. Just fill up real quick. Exactly, exactly. If you want to know where the poop is, all you gotta do is look in the outhouse. Nice and organized in the wilderness. I hear a sheep. Of course, she's not going to go kill that sheep because that's a crime and it's not hers. Now, if the sheep was on the outside of the fence, it'd be fair game at that point. Alright, let's go ahead and get us a bite to eat here. Let's see, what is that? Oh, oh, one of them polecats. Alright, so we've got food in our belly. Let's take off and go visit the Mi'kmaq tribe. They're going to be down here. And see what we can meet some people or meet some other Native Americans. That is someone making a delivery. Of course, that's a pretty. That would be a donkey. And yes, you can find wild donkeys and you can purchase donkeys to actually ride. Or that was a mule, not a donkey, that was a mule. But you can actually purchase those and ride them around, which is. That is an Angus ox. We're definitely going to take that because it wasn't in a pen and there was nobody around. But I want to go back and see what that other one was that was laying there. Oh, it looks rotten. Oh yeah. Oof. Oof. That's definitely a little bit right. Right, we're gonna go and send our bird home. That way I'm not having to ride and stop and ride and stop. I knew that was going to happen. We were riding hard.
Okay.
Yeah, and we were trying to outrun them. Oh no, they keep it up pretty good. There we go. I think now we're putting some distance in between us and them. Yeah, she would have died instantly and got robbed. I wonder if I can lead them all the way back to Valentine. He just jumped right into town, didn't he? Oh wow, so they get 10, they just turn around and leave. Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. I didn't know that that was a thing. But, so she survived an ambush by default? Yeah, there's no way, though, she would have survived it if it hadn't been for that. Well, let's continue on. Oh, and there's smoke up there. Now, the bad part is, though, is she survived that ambush kind of by default. And watch her now get stopped in the road and get robbed. Which is just about her luck. So yeah, we're gonna be going and checking out the, like I said, the Mi'kmaq tribe. If any of them's awake. If not, she does have permission to enter the camp and pick the ginseng and the cannabis. And of course, with Native American tradition, if you ever find a teepee or a wigwam, and the flap that they use for the door, if it's closed, you do not enter without asking. If the door is left open, that means anyone can enter. Of course, all the wigwams, teepees that I've seen in the county all have the flap closed, so it means don't enter without asking the owner. Oh, it's actually starting to get late in the day, so we'll be traveling by night. That is the best chance to get run over by somebody else on a horse traveling way too fast. That's a dead body in the bushes. Not even gonna ask. Nope. We'll just keep riding on up this way. I think we passed by Fort Riggs on the way there, and if we do, we would definitely stop and pick some peyote. Now, of course, in the county, there are tons of other areas to get cannabis, peyote, opium, no, any of that stuff. There's one really good peyote spot. It's like 20 something plants. Really, really good. But he doesn't go there. He doesn't know about it. Whenever they asked somebody she met asked her if she knew where to get peyote, of course she does. Now they didn't say in large quantities or a lot of it. They just, you know where to get it? Yeah, because that was her answer. She knows where to get 2 plants. And also gotta remember, she has no sense of greed, uh, or anything like that. No greed whatsoever. So for her, 1 or 2 is more than enough. I wonder if these people are home. Han? Hello? Han? Okay, so nobody's home. Nobody answered. And that's me. So yeah, she's picking that. So, and if you notice, she's gotten a little bit bolder. She used to wouldn't pick anything that was near or in a camp. But now she's realized if she announces herself, because nobody actually owns those kind of plants, she announces herself, nobody answers, she just goes in and picks it. Okay, now if y'all remember if you've ever watched the video that I did on Fort Riggs, the light in the schoolhouse, you can see here in the DRB it also exists. The closer you get, the dimmer it gets. And that, of course, we know that the Wapiti Indians were held here at Fort Riggs, and Rainsfall, the chief, lost his wife and son. So the schoolhouse has a ghostly light that gets brighter as further you get away, disappears when you get close. And then up on the hill there, right there, that hill, there is a grave with an Indian totem on it, which is the light is, from my research, is his wife haunting the schoolhouse, and the grave up there, of course, would be his son, because only braves, warriors, only the males of Indians get a burial of significance. The females and children were often just thrown into the bushes. It's not a sign of disrespect, because they're both going to go back to nature. It's just that the warriors were held in higher regard. Of course, I don't think they're here. I think they've been removed in the DRB. But there's 3 graves here in front of the fort, and then a mass grave over there on the other side of the fort, behind it. And that, of course, is the Wapiti Indians that were massacred. Peyote. Of course, Shifting Spirit doesn't like being around here for very long because of the bad juju, the bad spirit. And of course, in online in story mode, there's a letter. In story mode, there's a letter you can find inside the schoolhouse talking about the Wendigo, which is a Lakota spirit. That's how you can start. And there's some Native American artifacts, also some shackles and chains. So it helps you piece all together, and then you find the war veteran at a random campsite that, for a bottle of whiskey, tells you the story because he was actually stationed at Fort Reef. That helps you piece the whole story together. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa, whoa. But missed that one. That was almost close. Yep, just a casual horse ride through the middle of a dark, scary woods in the middle of the night. Perfectly normal. I would say what could possibly go wrong, but well, we've all been on the receiving end of that statement. And there's the wolves. That's how you can tell you've got to the right spot. You hear them. There's the totem. Alright, so well, let's see if any of the tribe is home. The Han, hello? Han, hello? No, it doesn't look like they're home. Hey, Raven Cat. Now, of course, I know not to approach that TP up there because that's the chief, and I don't have enough status. But we will pick the cannabis and the ginseng. Oh, definitely the oregano. But I do think the canoe, this canoe right here is decorative. Native Americans can make that. She can make it. A little shifting here can make it. And they've used it as a decoration to show, that pull the boats up out of the water. I love that. Okay, well, none of the Miqua tribe is home at the moment. Probably too early, so to speak. We're definitely not going to stay here and get in trouble, even though she does have an open invite to come visit anytime she wants. I know there's a herd. There it is. You know what? Let's just go on around this circumference. See what else we can find. Okay, she will definitely take some mint. Of course, if anybody missed it last night, as bad as I hate to admit this, I did my first Twitch stream. I know, the horror. It was Creeper, who every night, right after storm, which would be 9 o'clock Eastern time, she reads a story at the dock in Blackwater. So last night, I was reading a story. The reason for that is it's 48 minutes after server restart. Mic check, something wrong with the mic? No, it probably was because I probably had it turned off. But yeah, thank you so much, Raven, for following me on Twitch. Like I said, Twitch is where I'll be streaming Creeper. Because Creeper is a little bit more, I wouldn't say chaotic. She's a cannibal that eats human heart. That's her thing. She's also a member of the family, the most notorious gang on the server, and the oldest gang on the server, by the way. They've been around since the day the borders opened. So with her, I play her like a criminal, like an honest, psychotic, schizophrenic criminal, because that's what she is. So it's easier to do that on Twitch than it is on YouTube. Whereas shifting here, more laid back, more casual, fits in perfectly in that environment. Now, like I said, I do know how to dual platform stream. So I know how to stream to YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I've got all that's been set up and everything. I've just never done it. But that might be something that I actually start doing with all of my characters. Just stream them on both and be done with it. Now, of course, she is fixing to ride up on Hex Kane's camp. It's right there where that tree is. And she's never met Hex. So this is going to be interesting if he's here. Han, hello?
Howdy.
You see Tatanka?
I haven't. Have you seen Tatanka?
No, sir.
Tonka,
No, we ain't actually seen anyone ride by in a while, to be honest.
Tatanka.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, you're talking about that big old rare buffalo that tends to come by.
Yes, me look for buffalo.
I got you. Yeah. So the Tatanka, I don't know how to pronounce it, and I don't want to offend you, but the big white buffalo, he only shows up at 3 a.m. and it's just right down there. If you need, I can show you exactly where. But there's a flat spot with no grass, and you got to put a trap down to lure them in, but you got to do it at 3 a.m. and it happens every day.
And you need corn bait.
3 a.m. Tatanka.
That is correct. Do you have a trap to lure them in?
No, me no trapper. Me pick berries.
Well, that's all right. You don't have to be a trapper to lure them in. Anybody can do it.
You see smaller Tatanka?
Yeah, the rare one, the white one, he tends to wander in where the rest of them hang out, which is right over there. Right where those poles are, if you follow them out to 2 rocks in the middle of that pasture, they tend to wander right there. But I ain't seen them in a while, and I think it's because all the people moving through here, I think they're spooking them off.
Yes, me see many white people in area. Me think they agree scared Tatanka.
Yeah, I don't, well, I can't speak for that, but there are a lot of people around here that, it's just a high traffic area with a lot of wagons and such.
Me notice when me first get off canoe here, many people.
Yeah, there's many people around here. Are you new here? Are you new in the county?
Me been here many months. Normally live at Jewel Land by Iron Horse Cave.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with that area.
Me forget. Sorry. Emerald Ranch.
Oh, Emerald Ranch. Yeah, I know that area. Yeah.
Me live by Sacred Tree by Iron Horse Cave.
Iron Horse Cave. I don't think I know where that is.
What's this word? Train tunnel.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I know where that's at.
Me hunt and pick berries there.
Yeah, there's usually less people over there, and also there's buffalo over there too.
Me have seen buffalo, but they not there today, so me would look here 'cause have seen before.
Oh yeah. Have you ever hunted these buffalo over here?
Yes, hunted many times.
Oh, okay, good. Are you part of a tribe, or are you on your own, or?
No, me not part of tribe anymore. Was sent on what did they say? Me sent on life journey alone.
Oh, you're okay. Yeah, so you got to navigate things yourself there.
Yes, I have met um Miqua tribe. Very nice and kind to me.
Is that the one that's up there in tall trees near the water?
Yes, yeah, by Menz,
Yeah, Manzanita.
yes,
Yep.
Manzanita Post. Yeah, me met Greyhawk.
Oh, okay. I think that man shot at me with a bow and arrow one time, but I've since let it go.
If he no hit was just warning.
Yeah, no, it definitely missed my ear by a few inches, and I figured if he wanted me dead, he could have done it.
Yes, me agree. If one pulls bow, one hits target.
Yeah, and to be fair, I was hunting, and what I suspect is his people's territory up there. So now I just don't go hunting up there.
One hopes not hunting motto. Sorry, bear. Not hunting bear is sacred.
Bears are sacred.
Yes, to
Well,
Miqua tribe, bears are sacred.
well, what if they're trying to eat you? I mean, can you defend yourself, or?
But what it is uh if bear is color of hair, your hair is sacred. If bear is color of your jacket, defend self.
Okay. So the black bears there that don't, they don't usually bother nobody. They just run away. Those are the sacred ones.
Yes, those are sacred ones. If find bear color jacket but size of horse,
Yeah.
run.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, what's your name, ma'am? Or miss? I don't think I got it.
My I sorry, me shifting spirit.
Shifting Spirit.
Yes, yes.
Well, it's a good name and seems quite appropriate for a lady on her own journey.
Yes, me get named because parents say I shift from one to other to fit what need be done. I was daughter of medicine man.
Really? Now, is the shifting thing to your people, is that a good thing, or is that considered a bad thing?
It's good thing. It's like seasons. Change as is needed to get job done.
Okay, I understand.
I believe your people call it adapting.
Oh, yeah, adapting to whatever may come.
Yes.
Honestly, that is a fine trait to have in an individual and will serve you well throughout your life. I promise you that.
Me have learned to survive on since coming here. So uh, me shifting.
Do you like being on your own though? I know your people sent you out here. Maybe you chose, but is being alone something you wanted?
Uh, to start journey must be alone. Otherwise, no appreciate when you're not.
I got you. Kind of like what's the saying? The heart grows fonder. When you're apart.
Yes, a heart very, very fond of people me meet in this county.
Do you think you'll ever go back to your tribe, or is this you're on your own for good until you find a new tribe?
I am on. I cannot go back to tribe. I on until I find what I need to find.
Oh, okay, I understand. So it's a rite of passage, or something similar to that.
Yes, very, very similar. Me no longer have any tribe. So if I find new tribe, me happy. If me not, me happy.
Well, it's understandable. It's a hard place to be, I think. Being alone in the world, and I mean, as you probably have figured out, it is not easy surviving in this place. You know, there are all kinds of good and bad people. You know.
Yeah, me was beat up in Valentine a few days ago for paper white money.
You were beat up and they took your money?
Yes, I was buying arrows from the store there in Valentine, and men beat me up and take money.
God damn it.
But one man looked similar to you come in and save me and give me money back.
Was it a lawman or just a regular person?
He has a star, so he was blessed.
Oh yeah, he was a lawman.
He's very kind and saved me.
Does the law usually treat you well?
Mostly yes. Me not had bad experience yet.
Well, good. At least they're treating you nice. You know, it's nice to have someone looking out for you.
Yeah, I've only met few angry people towards me because me not like them.
Well, what do you not like about them?
No, they know like me. They say.
Oh.
They tell me this land theirs now, no longer mine.
Oh. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I ain't ever understood it. You know, fighting over things that don't really belong to nobody. But I am sorry you had to go through that.
It was very hard, but very helpful to help me learn how to survive in land.
Made you stronger.
Yes, made much stronger.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, what do you do to make some money? How do you survive out here?
Oh, Father teach before I had leave. Father teach, herbs and flowers and berries, so me pick and survive.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know how to identify the different plants and such. You ain't ever gonna go hungry out here.
Yes, me also have a tika that helps me hunt, so me get much meat and much berries.
Well, there you go. And yeah, I wish I don't know what is going on with buffalo today. It's just I don't know if the herd's spooked off by the wagons or what is going on, but I ain't seen them in a while.
I noticed storm come through earlier, may have scared them to hide.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely a possibility. I hope you don't mind. Are you hungry? I need to eat some stew real quick here. You're more than welcome to join me by my fire.
Me have food, but yes, you go eat.
All right. One moment. Let me grab a bowl.
What in pot?
It's some buffalo. I think they put some beef in there. It's a bunch of vegetables. I think there's some carrots in there. They're real fond of carrots around here. It's a mixture of pretty much whatever we had on hand. We have a chef around here somewhere. I don't know where he got off to. He was here just a minute ago.
Me not had anything like that yet.
Yeah, it's different. You know, it fills you up and it gives you a lot of energy, but it ain't always the most tastiest thing.
Me make use herbs like oregano and mint with meat. Not always the most flavorful, but filling.
Yeah, I packed you a bowl to go, so that way, you know, if you have a night where you couldn't get anything or something like that, you got an easy meal.
Thank you. Me will definitely try. Me never ask your name.
My name? Well, I'm kind of famous around here. My name is Hex Kane.
Hey, Kane.
Yeah, you said your dad was a medicine man, right?
Yes, he was medicine man in tribe.
I was named essentially after what I would assume a medicine man can do for your people and against your people's enemies. I was named after something similar from a different part of the world. And that's where my first name comes from.
Me understand. Father would not teach me the evil eye ways. He said girls should not know those.
What do you think?
I've never been asked. Persons should learn and know what they feel they should need to know.
That's exactly right. And who better knows what you should know than you, right?
Right. Me know best me.
Exactly. You know what's best for you. Ain't nobody else know, because they're not the ones having to suffer the consequences or the outcomes or whatever you decide. So don't let them choose for you your path.
Yes, me learn quickly when come county alone with nothing. You never know how strong one is until strong all you have.
Indeed. Yeah, I can get behind that. Well, ma'am, I'll be honest. My friend over there just got kicked in the face by a horse. I'm sure he'll be okay. Walk it off. Just put some salt in it.
Why is Sankawaka upset?
What's that?
Sankawakan, why is it upset?
I have no idea.
Horse.
Oh, horse. I don't know. I think he just walked behind him there.
Never walk behind horse, no can see you.
I've told him 700 times. I don't know what his problem is. I think that man has a death wish.
At least he has big back to protect him.
That is true.
I'm sorry about that, ma'am. I think I spooked your critter by getting a little too close there.
No, Rides with Wind is here. He is fine.
That one.
Oh, the white one?
No, not mine.
Oh, it's not yours? Oh, okay.
No, that is Runs with Wind. That is my horse. But not really mine. I know own animals. They free spirit.
Of course. Oh, I understand. Well, White Rides with Wind is a lovely beast.
When me first get county, only have bow and knife and days worth food, and Runs with Wind saves me.
Well, I can see how that would create a very special bond between you two.
Yeah, I also have a Dicka, but Dicka only come out when wants to. Sorry, Dicka, a hawk.
Wait, you got a bird? A bird friend?
Yes, me have a hawk friend that helps me hunt.
I've got myself a raven that follows me around. I don't own him or nothing like that, but he follows around and brings stuff, and I try to give him little treats when he does.
Me do same with my Dicka. It brings small animals that I can use, and I in turn prepare the food for the Dicka to eat.
Oh, well, that's real cool. I like how that works. That's nice. By the way, ma'am, I gave you a couple carrots. So Rides with Wind has got a little snack later on.
So he will much like carrots anytime we finally give.
Oh yeah, that's good. Yeah, I've just found out recently how much the horses around here like them carrots.
Yes, it makes horses very excited.
Yeah, they can run real fast, gives them that little boost of energy and stuff, and warms their heart up. Oh, it's good to know that there's stuff like that out there.
Indeed.
So you have bird friend also.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Lenore's around somewhere. I think she's off flying around, looking to see what she can scurry up.
Yeah.
So you'll have to excuse me, ma'am. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name's Ollie. Ollie Munster.
I am shifting spirit. Is pleasure meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as well, ma'am. And this is Lenore up here on my shoulder right now.
It's very beautiful and majestic.
Oh, did you hear that? You hear that, Lenore? Oh, she heard you. She likes it. Look at that. She's
What a
making
happy
sure she
little
cleans
bird.
herself up.
It's very, very nice.
Yeah.
Pikaka. There, I hear Pikaka coming.
Oh. Oh, it sounds like her.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Look at the size of that thing.
no kidding.
This is Pikaka. Is Hawk.
Is its name Hawk?
No, his name is Pikaka.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce that.
In your
Pikaka.
language, it would be, you say peck.
Oh, pecked. Oh,
Okay.
oh, I got you.
Sorry, me still learning the white man language, not always get right.
Don't be sorry.
In fairness, darling, you're already doing better than most of the folk we come across.
No kidding.
You're doing fantastic.
Me try as only way to do.
That makes sense. Well, if you'll excuse me, I need to get back to work on some stuff. It's a pleasure to meet you, ma'am.
It's pleasure to meet you, Ali.
That's right. And it was shifting spirits, right?
Yes, shifting spirit.
Got it?
Shifting spirit. Now, may I ask what it is in your tongue?
I try not to say much. It's kind of hard sometimes.
Oh, that's all right. No problem. I probably wouldn't be able to pronounce it anyway.
I wouldn't mean to cut you fellas off,
No, you're
young
fine.
lady there. But would you guys happen to have some extra food, or would I be able to use your fireplace to make me something to eat?
Hey, I got you.
Can't seem to find anything around this place, man.
Nothing to hunt?
Got a lot of food on me that I need to cook. I can't find the fireplace.
Oh, well, there just happens to be one in that town over there in Blackwater. It's going to be on the south side. You'll see it open in a nice open area. But we can make sure that we Blackwater, yes, sir, just right over there.
There's a bunch of
east
lights
us.
on that side. You can't, like electrical lights, them newfangled things, and there's a big old bonfire there, and you can cook and craft there.
Oh, thank you so much.
I
fellas.
did slip some food and berry juice in your pocket there.
Very appreciated, fellas. You guys are great, and you got to save the day right here.
Ain't no worries.
No
Anything
problem.
to help a hardworking man.
Yes, sir. As you can see, I'm up here moving this whole load right here. I'm trying to get it up the road, but I guess I'm gonna get it there now because you guys can help me out here.
And,
Well, what do you
and-
say?
In fact, you're going to be here. I'll walk with you. You're going to be going right past the place where you can cook.
Me afraid to say my name Lakota. He might not understand.
I get it.
But
I'll be honest with you, Mr. Ollie. I can't speak for the other gentleman, but Mr. Ollie is one of the best people I've ever met in my life. He just kind-hearted, a good soul. I don't know if you know what that means. You're just a good soul.
he blessed light person.
It's probably the closest thing to it. Yeah, you know, I'm sure you have people that maybe healers or something that are just real selfless, kind. You know, don't seem to have a mean bone in their body.
Oh,
That's Mr. Ollie.
yes, shaman. Me understand.
Shamans.
Must do what is required to brighten day of other person.
That is him to a T. He's good people, and you have nothing to worry about that man there. He don't even know you, and you asked him to kill somebody for you, he'd protect you.
That is very kind person.
He is, yeah.
But you seem nice, trusting person. Also.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I recently met somebody in my life that has kind of changed the trajectory. Changed the direction of my own life, similar to how you're on your own path. Well, I found somebody, and it kind of took me off mine.
Oh, you found other half of soul.
I guess you could say that. Yeah, it would seem so.
If one finds other half of soul, one must protect and not corrupt.
Yeah, it's something I've been wondering about myself. Yeah.
Wise. I think your people call wise old saying. That which is yours to give, but if not yours, must protect and keep clean.
Well, at the moment, I don't know if I can call her mine. I don't even like calling someone mine because it sounds like, I don't know, like I have some kind of claim over them, and I don't. For me, I don't know. I've always believed that when two people agree to spend the rest of their lives together, that's I don't know. It's a you and them versus the world kind of thing. Because at the end of the day, when you're 90 years old, you know, if you're lucky to live that long, them other people ain't going to be there. Similar to what I told you about living your life. Don't let other people make your calls. You know, you make them for you. You're on your own path there. But I don't know. You know, I don't think she's mine, but I hope she's willing to spend the rest of her life with me, however long that may be.
You almost explained why me and County. Me was, I don't know word. Me was promised to Son of Chief. Son of Chief, very bad person, so me refused. Me made to leave tribe.
So that's why you had to get on this little path.
Me feel one should not be told who one should be with. That is choice.
Absolutely, yeah. Because if you're told who to be with, at that point, you're not a person. You're just property. You know, someone's telling you what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah. And that's not how love forms, you know.
No, love cannot be forced.
No,
Love
it cannot.
must grow on own and then be nurtured.
You are 100% correct on that. You're pretty wise for someone who looks so young. I'll give you that.
Father teach everything he know to me to prepare me for a life.
What'd your father have to say about and wanting to marry you off to the guy you didn't necessarily want to be with there? It wasn't his choice, was it? He didn't. Did he come up with the idea, or?
Marriage was arranged marriage.
Oh, gotcha.
Me no have father no more.
Yeah, there's I know they do it in other parts of the world, but here, you know, especially more down in the South, there's still places, these more fancy places. You can actually find one. I don't know if you've ever been out near Rhodes, but out near Rhodes, there's this manor called Braithwaite, and that family is old school, old money, been here for a long time. Well, long time in white man years. And they still live by them arranged marriage rules where, you know, one daughter is going to marry the son of another family. And I don't believe in all that.
Yet me have seen town of two roads. Why they call roads not understand? There's two roads.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. White man ain't very clever.
It seemed someone not able to count.
Yeah, I guess so.
But what was Ali asked my Lakota name. My Lakota name is Yotoka Kakanagi. Means shifting spirit.
I'm gonna be honest. I cannot pronounce that, and I don't want to try for fear of offending you. But as long as it's all right with you, I'll call you Shifting Spirit.
Yes, me prefer shifting since in white man world.
Well, good. All right, and that'll make it a lot easier on me.
Yes, most people have trouble with some Lakota words, but for me is normal.
One of these days, look, I don't know you, all that well outside of what little bit we talked about here. But I'll be honest, this camp has always been a bit of a home for strays. No offense, and we're all strays here. Where this was very much not our country, so we're all kind of strays here. But anyways, this camp tends to attract the kind of people who are lost. And you ever need a place to stay? Maybe you need a place to lay your head that ain't the ground, or you just having a bad day and need somebody to talk to. You are always more than welcome here at camp.
Many thanks me not have places fancy as this, but me have home. The government gives a permit and have small place.
Okay. Oh, you got yourself a little place.
A sacred tree by Iron Horse Cave.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to invite myself, but if you want, I could stop by there sometime.
You, I believe is custom. You invited anytime.
Well, that is very kind of you. I will try to give you some warning that I'm coming, so you don't shoot at me or something.
Me only have bow to shoot. Not very dangerous.
I don't know. Like you said earlier, you draw that bow, someone's gonna get hurt.
So,
I meant me. I meant me. You guys don't miss very often.
I try no miss. Too much work if miss.
You gotta go and fetch the damn arrow and fix it if it breaks. And I've shot a bow and arrow once or twice. I am not good at it.
Requires steady hand and strong forearm.
And a little bit more patience to get good with than I think I have. I'm more of a gunslinger myself.
Me never held gun. Me no understand them.
It's how do I put this? A gun was probably one of the worst inventions people have ever came up with. It has probably killed more than disease has, and it will probably continue to kill more than anything else in the world. But it is the fastest way to put somebody in the ground.
Me would never want put person in the ground. Is not my right.
You guys happen to see the young fella that was giving me directions up the road?
Oh, yeah, he's right over there, crouched by that bush. He's doing some farming there.
All right, thank you so much, buddy.
Hey, no worries.
Oh, there you are, mister.
Him big and hairy.
Yeah, we call them mountain men.
Mountain men. He man, not mountain.
No, it's more of a way to describe his looks, right? Them big burly guys got a big old beard, usually wears a lot of furs and stuff. They may not be hunters or trappers, but they tend to come out of the rougher parts of the country.
Oh, is cultural thing.
Exactly, yeah, cultural thing.
Me understand.
Hey, let's get out of the rain here. I don't want your bird catching cold.
Sika more used to rain than me.
There we go.
It's strange under roof. Me,
Not used to it.
Me have a bed and a small tent.
Well, hey, do you have something against the bigger ones like this, or you just not got one yet?
A bigger tent, easier to see.
That's very true. Yeah.
My spot hidden by sacred tree, hard to find unless you know.
Honestly, yeah, if you're by yourself, especially, and this is no offense to you or anything, but a lady by herself, no less. Not that you probably couldn't hand yourself. That bird alone could whoop most people's asses in this county. But being alone, that's dangerous. And yeah, I can see how staying out of sight might be the best idea.
Yes. One moment.
Of course.
Pietro, tent too small for bird.
Oh, bird don't like to be inside, huh?
Was what feel like a cage. Feel like cage to bird.
Oh yeah, we don't want to put the bird through that. Then free spirits and all that.
Yes, was born free, must live free.
Well, I'll be honest, that is a beautiful way to look at things. And unfortunately, doesn't seem to be lining up with how things are going nowadays. Everybody owns cattle or sheep or horses, and yeah.
Me see at Jewel, no, not Jewel, Emerald Ranch, captive animals, but know that is white man's way.
Yeah. Usually, the white man ain't the best when it comes to foraging. Finding wild berries and herbs and stuff. We have some that can do those kind of things, but for the most part, they don't. And so to be able to kind of keep up with surviving and the lack of them skills, they just keep animals at their farm and butcher them as they need them for meat or hides or whatever. And it's a compensation for lack of survival skills.
Oh, me understand. Have met many people that want to buy the herbs and berries me collect because me am able to get and they not.
And look, I don't mean to offend, but you can make some good money selling some herbs or making, if you got berries, you can get yourself some water and put them in a bottle and shake it up. And people love drinking that on a hot day, and people pay good money for that. And you could use that money for more arrows or medicine or, starting your own tribe and going to war, whatever you wanted to do.
Me would never go war. War only end in death for both sides.
Yeah, that or the conquering of one.
Yes, then unfortunately my people know all too well the results of war.
Yeah, you're not wrong there.
But me do sell berries. Me have a friend Jonathan Cooper. Me sell berries too.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think, maybe. I'm not familiar with the Jonathan Cooper. But as long as he's nice to you, that's all that matters.
He is kitchen man. No, that is wrong. He is chef. I have met before.
Oh, that's someone to know right there. They can make you all kinds of foods and extra, fancy meals, because I got to imagine, eating the same stuff every day, that gets a little old, and maybe you want to change your pace and want some stew or maybe chili or maybe a steak.
Me have thought on things like that, but I have everything me need to survive, so me happy.
That's a refreshing statement, to be honest, because I can tell you, most people in the county are not happy with what they got. And, essentially, there's a drive to have an infinite amount of things. Even it really doesn't matter how much you got. There's this weird thing about us that drives us to want more. Never content.
Mother once has saying, to need is to feed, to want is to greed. So me not want what me not need.
You are kind of wise, ain't you?
Me listen very well to teaching.
I think you were, and again, I'm no seer, no fortune teller, no purveyor of what comes next, but I feel like you're probably destined for a bit more than just wandering the plains and surviving. There's got to be something more to it than that.
Me firmly agree. I believe I will go where fate need me to go.
Well, let me ask you this. You said, your father was a medicine man there, and you know about shamans, and like you said, you know how to decipher the different plants there and know which ones are beneficial and which ones are dangerous. And, there's a lot of people you could help with that knowledge. A lot of people who don't know them things something as simple as them knowing which plants not to put in their mouth. It might save a life from poisoning or something, or maybe a plant that's good for a snake bite. Or hell, maybe you do something like a shaman. We call them doctors. You just help people who are sick or who get injured. Or, I feel like you got far too much knowledge and far too much wisdom to be just wandering.
Me is sure will help when I am supposed to help. I believe my journey will take me where I need to go.
Well, I have faith it'll be in the right direction there.
Just like today, me hunt Tatanka and find you.
That's a Tonka, by the way. We're about to miss baiting it in.
Oh, me have not ever seen that Tatanka.
Oh, damn. Let me see if I can't get it placed. We might be a little late, but.
Runs with wind, we go.
Whoa.
Sorry, Ali.
Yeah, I think we're a bit too late to bait it in, but I thought there was a gentleman on that hill who's waiting on it, so we might actually get to see it anyways.
Miss Spirit, are you okay?
Me is okay. You okay, Ali?
Oh, yeah, I'll be fine. I've taken worse tumbles like that on purpose. I just wanted to check on you, ma'am.
Oh, yeah, me is okay. As tougher than look.
I don't
Look at it right there. Look. They shot it. It's laying down right here. You see it?
It's so pretty.
Yeah, it's going to be a pretty blanket to somebody.
This white buffalo is sacred, but me understand.
Yeah, these people got to make a living.
It's only white buffalo one has seen.
You can usually find them here about, like I said, 3 a.m. or so. There's always people trying to bait them in, and they wander in right here by the regular buffalo when the regular buffalo around. Again, I have no idea where they've been today.
Me understand, but it's still sad that animal must perish.
I know. Wait till you find out that there are a bunch of rare animals out there that people are hunting.
Me have heard of the rare Tatanka at Emerald has seen many times.
I've never seen that one.
Likes to come into wetlands and graze.
Oh, okay. Do you know what time you usually see them?
No, I'm not certain on time. Usually in the evening sometime.
Okay. All right. Yeah, because all these animals, they seem to keep to a pretty tight schedule. They like to wander, in the same direction around the same time. This one's 3 a.m., but I ain't sure of the others.
Not sure either.
Well, Shifting Spirit, where does your path take you today? Do you know?
My path took me here, and I meet you and Ali and he's not Mountain Man.
The Mountain Man, that's right.
Me, Phil, must head back towards Jewel Land.
Oh, Emerald.
Yes, Emerald. Me always forget.
I tell you what, that pretty lady I was telling you about earlier, the one that I'm hoping will spend her life with me there.
Oh, your other half of soul.
Other half of soul, yeah. She lives out there, near Emerald. There, I don't know. There's this big fenced-in property, and it has these beautiful pink trees, and they got these pink lights that light up at night, lining the road going up to the house. You ever seen a place like that?
Me has seen many times. Me gather berries around the cherry tree place.
Yeah, she lives there. She owns that place there, and she is one of the nicest people you will ever meet. And if you're around there, I know she would not mind if you went up there and introduced yourself. Like I said, she's very, very sweet.
Me will do so. We'll tell her Hex Kane said okay.
Yeah, you tell her I said it was okay. And I think honestly, she'll welcome you with open arms. She's a sweetheart. A lot like Mr. Ollie, almost too good for this world.
So should be careful what language used so she understand.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to speak for her. I don't think her and I have ever had that conversation about those kinds of things. But anything I've told you don't need to keep from her, nothing like that. You can tell her your story. Again, I don't think anyone means you harm in any way, Mr. Ollie and Miss Scarlet included, especially.
Only the bad men in Valentine.
Yeah, you definitely want to watch out for them. Really, anyone riding in a group, you keep an eye out. And for whatever reason, if they're wearing a lot of black, I'm not sure why that is a thing, but black.
Black is symbol of darkness.
I guess so. And here I am wearing a bunch of it myself. I usually wear it because my beard's black.
But you wear bright coat like Grizzly.
Yeah. I like to call it buckskin color, but I'll take Grizzly, yeah.
Me understand. Me understand. All black, darkness, partial black, big bear.
Yep. That's about right. Well, the bison finally wandered in. Look at the size of that herd.
That is so pretty. Me love bison.
I once ran into this native feller, and he explained to me that before the white man came, the natives, they would travel with the buffalo herds. They lived amongst them. Where they went, the natives went.
Yes. Bison knew the earth better. So if bison go to places, okay, so we would go.
But I bet y'all handled it a lot better than we did. Y'all only take what you need.
Only take what need, and every piece of bison was used. Nothing not used.
Yeah, we he was telling me stories. They, my people would ride. You've seen trains, yeah?
Yes, me see Iron Horse. Got to ride Iron Horse with Dr. I can't, his name is...
Dr. Robotnik. I've heard about him, yeah.
Yes, he allowed me on train and meet granny lady that treat me like granddaughter.
that's, that's a good thing.
Anyone can have great multitude of items, but those can be lost and stolen. A true friend will never leave you.
This is what I'm talking about there, Shifting Spirit. You gotta get out there and spread this wisdom to the world, and there's a lot of people who need to hear this, to be honest.
But it makes sense. Would you rather have 10 bad horses or one good friend?
Well, probably one good friend, to be honest.
So friend has more value than horse.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, if I had to choose whether or not to, save a horse or save a friend, I'd save a friend, yeah.
So wealth is in friends and family, not in what you own.
Well, I mean, that's true. Unfortunately, now, the way the world's changing, how much you got apparently plays a large factor in how people treat you.
Unfortunately, in white man world is true. Wealth is based on things of non-value.
It is indeed. It's I ain't a well-educated man. My mom saw fit to make sure I knew how to read and some basic math there, and I like to read from time to time, but I feel like I'm smart enough to know that what was done was wrong, and we are not headed in a good direction.
A father once tell me or ask me what is difference between knowledge and wisdom.
What's the difference?
Knowledge is anything you can learn. Wisdom is the experience to use it.
I need to start taking notes. God dang it. I'm telling you, we got to start a book for you. I mean, honestly, you just spouted more wisdom than most people in this county have collectively. You're not wrong. You ain't wrong.
Me learn the fastest way to learn is not talk, is listen. So me listen to everyone in tribe.
Well, what are the skills you got? You said berries and or plants and herbs, and I mean you got a bow. So and you said you can do a bit of hunting. Can you track? I know that's a big skill of your people.
Me can track kind of okay, not best tracker in tribe, but was learning tracking.
Okay, all right. Well, it's never too late to hone some skills and all that.
It's true. One learns until one cannot because one has passed.
That is very true. You are really wise. Do you need any of them bison down there? Because if not, I think that man down there might shoot them.
Me still no need bison.
All right, just making sure. Well, let's go back up to the camp there. Sitting out here like a bunch of chickens.
I did not see us pecking ground.
No, we're not pecking ground, but what are prairie chickens? Like how you can find them out there in the plains, all squatting around and clucking.
Absolutely. So us talking is clucking.
Yes, to some people, you never know. Look, I'm telling you, people out here, they'll find any reason to have a problem with you, especially if they already have a problem with you.
Me have noticed, and some people say not like me anyway.
Those kind of people aren't the kind of people you got to worry about. You know what I mean? Don't pay them no mind. Don't put any stock in what they have to say. I don't know whose horse this is, by the way. It's just here.
Maybe horse was led to be here.
Maybe. Yeah, I have no idea. That horse been here for a while.
Me has learned that sometimes world will push you in direction it wants you to go, whether you want go or not.
Well, what if you fight against it? What if you don't want to go that way?
World is much bigger.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Me would rather go do something small, not want to, than face something large they cannot face.
Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
But me must head back to Emerald now. Much burying and hunting to do.
Well, Shifting Spirit, it was beyond wonderful to meet you, and I truly hope that the world treats you kindly. You seem like a kind soul yourself, with a lot of knowledge and a lot to give, and I don't know. Hope the world, treats you well. And like I said, you're always more than welcome here at the camp. No one will ever give you a hard time. And if when you're out there at Emerald, you get some time, swing by that ranch I told you about, the one with all the lights there, and say hello. Her name is Scarlet, like the color Scarlet.
Scarlet, like the color of trees.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's about right.
So, tree colors. Me understand.
Yep,
Hello.
tree killers.
Hello.
Hello, my name is Yosh. What's your name?
Me Shifting Spirit.
Shifting Spirit. Oh, that's a neat name. I like that name, Mr. Hicks.
I do too.
Was named after seasons change.
Oh, like autumn and the fall?
Yes, how seasons change, so does me. I change. I adapt. So they me called shifting.
Oh, that's smart. I once read in the book that the reed that is the strongest one is the one who do not break, is the one who bend.
Yes, it's very true. Read that break cannot handle. Read that bend can adapt.
Yes. Oh, see, she's smart lady. I like her.
She got a lot of wisdom about her, and I've been telling her that. I think she's destined for great things, to be honest.
I don't doubt the great big things in a little tiny shell.
Yes, and me believe will go precisely where needed to go.
Oh, much like the river.
Yes, and if the river doesn't like its path, it carves a new one.
Yup. It even smoothed down a sharp, jagged rock.
Yes. I like him.
He's all right, I guess. Yeah.
I'm okay.
Everyone I meet in camp, very nice and honest people. Me like y'all.
Yeah, we don't like the mean people. We don't tell them to come here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Takaaki. Sorry, farewell.
Tataaki to you too.
Thank you. Sorry, me forget sometimes in use Lakota.
I don't think anyone here will give you a hard time about it. Yeah, you speak what you want to speak, and we'll just do our best not to offend you.
No, me very open-minded and understanding.
Well, I like to think that that's what we are here. I like to think so, anyways.
Definitely. Yes.
But remember, make sure you stop by there when you get some time and talk to Scarlett there. Because I'm telling you, she's just an absolute sweetheart, and she lives out there by herself. So, you know, having someone nearby like yourself who also is maybe alone a little bit, you know, you never know. You keep each other company or check in on each other or do some trading with each other. Who knows?
Yes, and one day, if fate decide, we friends.
I would very much like that.
Me must get to Emerald now.
I understand. And again, it was a pleasure to meet you. Please be safe on your journey back, okay?
Thank you, and Taxa Aki to you.
Be safe.
Farewell. Taxa Aki means farewell.
Tacha Aki.
Taxa Aki.
Taxa Aki.
Taxa Aki means farewell. See you later.
Well, Taxa Aki, shifting spirit.
Taxa Aki. Hey.
Taxa Aki.
Taxa Aki. Runs with wind, come, we go. Okay, so that was a rather long RP session. I hope everybody enjoyed it. That was shifting meeting Hex Kane in the DRB. Definitely did not expect that to go that long, but that was great. So yeah, she met Ollie, she met Hex Kane, who is phenomenal. I couldn't talk about Hex long enough, by the way. He is a phenomenal person, a phenomenal RPer. He actually streams on Twitch most mornings. I don't even know if he's streaming right now. But I was watching the comments. I just couldn't respond without breaking the scene, so to speak. But yes, Hex is a big time streamer for the DRB. Definitely, probably knew I was streaming. Near where the Iron Horse eats black grass. Yes, yeah, see, where the Iron Horse eats. Yeah, that is so funny. Yeah, that did not expect any of that to be happening. I was just gonna check see if there was some buffalo, and no, said, hey, that takes his camp. I knew that he had streamed this morning, so I figured he probably wasn't there. And turns out him and Ollie was, and the other guy, and I mean, he just took shifting right in. No qualms about it. Now, if you've ever watched Hex's streams, Hex is hilarious. He's had constant run-ins with Creeper, who will not let him get a word in edgewise most times. He didn't care that shifting was Native American, that she spoke broken. What do you need? What are you looking for? How can I help you? Want some stew? I mean, took her right in. So that went phenomenal. And he introduced her to, wants her to meet Scarlett Harlot. Now Scarlett is a sweet, kind, loving person. She's also one of the lead designers for the DRB. Now, to tell you how busy her schedule has been, she's worked on this for probably 3 years and was only able to start RPing about a month ago. So, you know you love something when you work on it, but you don't even get to play it. And, of course, Hex and Scarlett are dating, and there's a whole story arc for that, which you'll have to catch his stream if you want to find it out. But he's like, hey, you need to go meet this person. This is where she lives. He said, and of course I was like, color of tree, Scarlet? And he's like, never thought about that, but yep, that's the spot. Took her, wanted her to see the legendary, the rare buffalo, the Tatanka. That was just awesome. I mean, that's the kind of RP you want to have with people, where it's completely unscripted, completely organic, and whatever happens, happens. The hardest part most people have in those scenarios is not breaking character. They get tickled or they take something personally. Everything that happens inside the DRB is in the DRB. It doesn't exist outside. If shifting was to start dating somebody. That's in game. I probably wouldn't even talk to him in Discord or anything ever because it's all in game. They're like, oh, we're dating in game. No, has nothing. One has nothing to do with the other. I am an actress playing a part on this character. But that was just great. That furthered her story so much. And whenever she even mentioned, she beat around the bush about being banished from her tribe. He figured it out. Didn't even faze him. Don't care. Like, oh, you got banished from your tribe? You got another one right here. Have you talked to these people? Have you been over here? That was just great. So I hope everybody enjoyed that. That's kind of how the RP goes in the DRB. And of course, right now there's hundreds of different stories being told, different scenarios being played out, RP'd out, to further a character story. So anytime you tune in to a streamer who's doing the DRB, hopefully it's a good experience. Yeah, he said, let me get you out of the rain, and carried her into her tent, the open tent there, luckily, and was like, hey, everything. And of course, she made the comment that it was a little uncomfortable, not used to a roof, because she lives in a little lean-to tent and is perfectly fine with that. But that was one of those moments when you have Shifting, who is completely fine having nothing. She has a roof over her head, a bed to sleep on, a campfire to cook at. She has a best friend horse and a best friend hog. Plenty of food, plenty of stuff to drink. She has all of her necessities are taken care of in quite possibly the most minimalistic way. And she's happy. And then you've got Hex, who's got a camp, he's got tents, people living there. He's talking about money. And she's like, all of that means nothing to me. And, he even made the comment, whenever she said, if you have a need, you feed. If you have a want, it's greed. And he kind of stuttered there for a second, and it sunk in. He's like, wow, I never looked at it that way. So just that interaction of two kind of opposites was really fun. And of course, Ollie, whenever we went after the buffaloes, Shifting got excited. She kind of screwed up getting on and off her horse, but she got excited and took off and ran right into Ollie. He straight up catapulted off the horse. I caught it in the back of my eye. And his first concern was Shifting okay? Is this horse okay? Is Shifting okay? Ma'am, are you okay? No, me tougher me looks. I'm fine. He goes, I'm just checking on you. Never a word about what happened to him. See, that's the kind of people you want to meet. And then, of course, there's the outlaw side of everything, which Hex used to be a law officer. Now he's kind of, I wouldn't say shady, but he definitely lives in a gray area. And he put all that to the side to give this little girl a chance to experience a little piece of life that he could help with. That was phenomenal. Yeah, right. Yeah, it was great. In his tent, what's that all about? It was raining, and she was getting soaking wet. And for her, she had already started trusting Hex at that point, so to her, that was just someone friendly trying to help her out. At that point, he could have robbed her, hogtied her, anything, and she would have not seen it coming. Oh yeah, Shifting Spirit definitely did not go to Fort Riggs to learn English. When she got dumped into the county, literally, put in a boat and sent down a river by her tribe, she knew no English. So every bit of English she has learned has been from the people she's met and interacted with and what they have taught her. The couple at Cattail Pond, the couple of people, taught her how to lie, and she is terrible at it. Because you saw with Hex, talking to Hex, like, why hear me on life journey with tribe? And within 5 minutes, she'd already told him, but basically she got banished because she wouldn't marry the son of the chief. So terrible at lying. Dr. Robotnik has taught her the S word. One night, he was giving her, the night he left her in St. Denis, he finally picked her up, gave her a ride by train back to Emerald, and told her to hold on to the OS handle. She immediately asked what S meant, so he had to explain to a little naive girl what a cuss word technically was and what it meant. So she now knows it's the old poop handle. But she has that word in her vocabulary, so I can't wait till that slips out sometime. So yeah, it was a great day for a little shifting. It started out with a little herving, a little hunting, and wound up to a full-blown RP session with Hex Kane, no less, who is very, very well known. He's a legend on the server, so that was just great. So I hope everybody enjoyed the scene, enjoyed the RP. She will be back tomorrow. Definitely going to be back tomorrow, so that I can see what interactions she can get into while she's over there. But I hope everybody had a great day. Don't forget to check out my channel here on YouTube, White Hair Investigations. I have tons of mystery videos that cover all the different mysteries here in our Red Dead Redemption, mostly story mode. Is the mysteries are covering, but I do use some online, and there's going to be a few coming out that involve the DRB and some mysteries that only exist here in the DRB. So that's going to be unique to start switching the videos over to that. Also, don't forget, catch me up on Twitch. Creeper will be reading her story by 7:30 p.m. Central Time, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time tonight. She's going to be reading the cask. See how that goes. As long as my voice can hold out, because I've talked a lot today. Don't forget to subscribe, like, any of those if you want to. If not, hey, that's your business. I appreciate all the likes. I appreciate all the kind words. But if you're having a day where you just don't feel like putting it out there, you know what? I'd rather you keep it and be happy than give it and be sad. That's the way I look at it. So everybody have a great day. And from Shifting Spirit, Taxa Aki means farewell, see you later in Lakota. So Taxa Aki from Shifting Spirit. And everybody have a great day. And as always, bye-bye.